second weekend drops for 50 million plus openers. So I just picked 50 million plus because I think 50 million plus is a great benchmark. And usually it's a great opening weekend. I mean 50 million domestic, unless you have the budget of Fast X. Anyway, today let's go through. So we got a recent one at number 10. Number 10, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It opened to about $64 million in opening weekend, but dropped to about 19 million in second weekend. Actually, the drop was so big that the weekend before Five Nights at the winner of the weekend before Five Nights at Freddy's 2's debut was Zootopia 2, was able to reclaim the top spot. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 dropped 69.7%. Sitting at number 9 with just 0.1% higher, The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. If I extended this list longer, there would be a lot of Twilight, guys. It opened to $138 million domestic, but it had a second weekend of $41 million domestic with a drop of $69.8 million. Guys, like I said, Twilight's a very front-loaded franchise. Probably because of the terrible reviews. Number 8 is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It opened to an amazing $106 million, the third best for February ever. But it had a second weekend of $31 million, probably because it's like the worst reviewed Marvel movie of all time, with a 69.9% drop. Sitting at number 7, another Twilight movie, The Twilight Saga: New Moon. If I'm correct, I think this is the sequel, the first sequel, which opened to $142 million. Great. And had a second weekend of $42 million. Man, almost exactly $100 million. With a drop of exactly 70%. Sitting at number 6, Valentine's Day. I think it released around Valentine's Day, which opened to $56 million. That's a good opening, but dropped to $16 million. How do you do that, guys? With a drop of $70.4 million. That's probably because of like the 17% or something by Rotten Tomatoes. Number 5, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. You know what's weird? Every movie previously on this list, let me see. Yeah, every movie previously on this list has gotten absolutely garbage reviews. But this got like a 96, I think, on Rotten Tomatoes. It's so weird. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 opened to $169 million, which at the time of release was the best ever, but had a second weekend of $47 million. I think it actually lost the top spot to Captain America, the First Avenger. Drop of 72%. Sitting at number 4 is The Flash, with a solid $55 million debut. I think this is the second only good reviewed movie on this list. But a second weekend drop of about 15 million, with a total drop of 72.5%. Crazy, guys. How do these move? And meanwhile, what was I gonna say? And meanwhile, Sinners is dropping like 4%. Then sitting at number 3, 50 Shades of Grey. No one should be surprised at this, guys. Like the reviews. Just check out unemployed people. Just take a look at Rotten Tomatoes. Anyway, the opening was $85 million, which at the time of release was the best for February ever, and I think it's the highest for a February non-Marvel release. But its second weekend drop was $22 million, and actually before 2023, this would be number 1, and number 2, a very recent one. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie, Infinity Castle. An opening weekend of $70 million, which was the best for anime ever, and one of the best for September. The best for anime ever, one of the best for September. Great opening. But its second weekend was $17 million. And it's so crazy because just the previous week, The Conjuring Last Rites had a massive second weekend drop. And then guys, was September 2025 plagued by second weekend drops, guys? Yeah. In the end, I think this made like less than twice its opening weekend, but it's in the United States, but it had like 600 million or something in Japan, or in foreign markets. But number 1, to no one's surprise, the person who practically invented embarrassingly high second weekend drops, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's opened to $80 million domestic, which is great. In great opening. But it had the fourth best for horror ever, especially for a horror movie and a video game movie. But its second weekend was 19 million. Mind blowing. Oh, guys. Oh, dang. I forgot the second weekend drop for Demon Slayer. Let me just do something. Now, sorry guys. I also, guys, I leaked the future, guys. That's one of those glitches. Yeah, sorry, 75.5% drop. Anyway, and number one, the guy who literally invented big second weekend drops, 76 point, yeah. Blumhouse, tell me how this happens. I think in the end it made about $137 million domestic, which, if my math is right, like, I just need to calculate those legs for a sec. Let me just calculate. 137 divided by 80. Man, it had legs of about 1.7 times. That's crazy, guys. That will be all for today's video on worst second weekend drops for 50 million plus openers. How do you get these trash second weekends? That'll be thank you for watching this video. Check out my show for more content like this. Oh, and drop down in the comments what you thought was going to be on this list. At number 10, there was originally Hulk, like from 2003, with a 69.7% drop, but like one rank above it was Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It recently joined the list. I said list. So yeah. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.